Hey, everybody. Welcome to our beauty bar party tonight. Welcome, welcome. My name is Stacy Kraft, and I want to welcome you. We have people watching um, from all different places of the country. So as you come on, drop your name in the comments and tell us where you're watching from. And I know we've got some people, some of you are in the beauty bar, some of you are in parties that belong with a hostess and you're in their group, and some of you are watching through YouTube. So wherever you are watching from, I am super glad you're here. So go ahead and grab your samples, drop your name in the comments. Hey, Marty, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Raimi, welcome. Glad you're here. Pardon me as I struggle with my headband to get this on here. It has makeup on it. I'm trying to turn it around, but I'm excited you guys are here tonight because this is kind of like, um, hey, is it Sia? Am I saying that right? This is like my girl time every week. When I get on here with you guys and we wash our faces together because I am in a house full of boys. I have two sons. Hey, Carrie. One is 10 and one is 19. He's coming home from college tonight for Easter. So I'm excited about that. And I even have a boy dog. So this is my girl time. So let me tell you what we're going to do tonight. We are going to wash our faces together. We're going to pamper your skin. We are going to do 2 pampering treatments. Now, you guys, I need to know something. Did your charcoal mask arrive intact? We just started sending those out, and last week we had a few problems, and so I'm just I haven't heard anything this week, fingers crossed, but I want to know if it arrived intact. So let me know that because we are going to do a charcoal mask treatment and a microdermabrasion treatment, and your face is going to feel fantastic, and then you're going to be all ready for bed. And so the first thing that you want to do when you get ready for bed is take off any eye makeup that you have on. As you can see, I love eye makeup. I have that on, and so I am using our oil-free eye makeup remover to remove it. I wish there was a good way for us to let you demo this. There just isn't. It's a two-phase solution. You just shake it up before you use it, and it mixes together. And you can do it on a cotton ball, a cotton pad. I like a cotton pad because you just kind of hold it on your eye for a few seconds and it dissolves your eye makeup and wipes it right off. And it even kills eyelash mites. Yes, gross. I know. We all have these little microscopic mites that thrive on dead skin cells and dried makeup. And so you want those gone and dead. So it takes it right off. Like there it is, right there on the cotton square. So yes, we are going to have so much fun. Your skin's going to feel amazing. But this is the first thing that you do as you get ready for bed each night is take off your eye makeup. Okay, so that is our oil-free eye makeup remover. Now, before we get started, I want to tell you what we're going to do. Tonight, we are going to use our TimeWise Miracle Set. You have a sample strip of this. This is a new set that launched in, I can't remember if it was August or September. Let's say the 1st of September. And it is for the prevention of aging. It's for people 18 to, 40, 45, 48, anywhere in that age range. And it prevents the signs of aging and reverses them a little bit. It reverses them a little bit. Let me show you a picture. This is the husband of one of our sales directors. This is him before. This is 8/13. So this is him before. And this is him after 5 weeks. It's 9/20. And the biggest thing I see on him, and I've noticed on myself, is how much more even his skin looks with the Miracle Set. He's very ruddy here and like, I want to say spotted, but that's not the right word because he doesn't really have spots. Like it's just very uneven. And it's much better here. And he's even lifted through here. These lines don't look as deep and on his forehead. And so it turns back the hands of time a little. And but if you want to turn them back even further, I'm going to show you that as we go along. But make sure you have some water or you're at your sink and you have a washcloth and you have your samples. And we are ready to get started. Okay, the first thing I want you to do is grab your 4-in-1 cleanser. This cleanser, prior to Mary Kay, I just kind of like bought my stuff at the drugstore. Is anybody else like a drugstore girl? Now, I have to add that I didn't know what I was buying. I didn't know what I needed. And my face was all broke out also. So thank goodness for Mary Kay. But you're going to want to get a little bit of water with this and massage it all around. And I'm using the one for dry to normal skin. So it's kind of like a white, pinkish color. If you have one that's a gel cleanser, it's clear with little purple beads. That is for combination to oily skin. Walmart, unfortunately. Yeah. Well, I mean, you guys, I would love for you to comment where you get your products because I know you have a choice. I mean, I know that. Like you can go to Walmart, Sephora, Amazon, CVS, any of those places. And here's what's super important to know about your skincare is every skincare line is formulated to work together. Like all the products are formulated to work together. And so it's important that you use one brand of skincare because they're all meant to work together. And using like one of the worst things that you can do for your skin, and my dermatologist even confirmed this, is using one company's cleanser and another company's moisturizer and another company's anti-aging serum and just kind of like hodgepodging it. That is like playing chemical or waging chemical warfare on your face because none of those things are meant to work together. So tonight, I'm going to teach you how to take good care of your skin so that you could go to the store tomorrow if you want and get what you need to take care of your skin. But I hope that you will choose to get what you need to take care of your skin from your Mary Kay girl because she will do a happy dance. Because you know what? When you go to Sephora or Walmart or Ulta and you buy products, like the cashier doesn't do a happy dance when you buy products from them, right? And the truth is they're going to stay in business whether you buy their skincare or not, but your Mary Kay girl might not. And so you being here means the world to her. It means the world to me because she's part of my team and I have some of my own guests here watching. And so I'm so glad that you guys are here tonight and I so appreciate it. And in fact, there's no obligation for you to purchase anything, but you do have a $40 gift card that you can activate tonight. And I'll tell you about that at the end. So I got off this subject. We're washing our face. And so, prior to Mary Kay, I had not spent, I think this is, I can't remember because the price changed, like 26 or 28 on a cleanser before. But for one, I was going through it much, much faster. And two, it wasn't doing all the good things for my skin. Let me tell you what this does. It cleanses, it gently exfoliates, it tones and tightens, and it brightens your skin. That's why it's called 4-in-1 cleanser, because it does all four things in one product. And so you're going to get great results. It has all kinds of good stuff in there. It's going to prevent the signs of aging, help you look younger, and do all the good things for your skin. So how does that feel? Wipe that off. You're going to use your cleanser every morning and every night. Because did you guys know, I'll just let you guess. You can type it in the comments. And by the way, I love when you comment because if you don't, it's like me sitting here talking to myself. So just consider it a public service when you're commenting. I love when you comment because some people are gathered at their consultant's house and they're like chatting up a storm. They're probably not even paying attention to me, but not me. It's just me right here. So cleanser morning and night. And the great thing about Mary Kay too is that all of our products have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. So tonight you're using the cleanser for your skin type, or that's best for your skin type based on what you told us about your skin. If for some reason we need to make an adjustment, then your consultant can do that at your second facial. Like, let's say maybe you were, more a combination to oily than you thought or whatever. She can totally adjust it. Okay, so we're going to jump away from the Miracle Set for just a minute, and we are going to do a pampering treatment. We are going to use step 1 of our microdermabrasion set. Microdermabrasion is a polisher for your skin, and it immediately fights fine lines, reduces the size of your pores, and smooths and softens your skin. So you have a little packet of 2 little pink things, and you're going to take step 1, which is refine, and use that first. Now, you're going to want a decent amount of water with this. The best place to use it is in the shower, but there's no way that I am taking you in the shower with me just to show you how to use Microderm. But just know that what I would recommend is that I get a new tube of this because it's just about gone. I would recommend that you stick the refine in your shower because, and even a lot of my customers, and myself included, have 2 cleansers because, I wash my face in the shower in the morning and at my sink at night. Oh, and by the way, if you're a soap and water girl, we have a cleansing bar. So you can get the Time Wise in a bar. I use that a lot of nights too. So these little alumina oxide crystals, they're tiny little microscopic crystals that are so small, they're able to get in and penetrate your pore and slough out the dead skin that has accumulated down in there. The reason that your pores get looking large is because the dead skin and dirt and oil gets down in there and stretches them open. And also, this whole thing is your face. So whatever we do on your face, you want to do down here on your neck and even down further on your décolleté. Because nobody wants to have a young looking face on an old looking neck, right, girls? Like, we want to keep the whole thing looking good. And here's a tip. You want to do your skincare from the girls to the curls. From the girls to the curls. That's where you do skincare. Your foundation goes from the hairline to the jawline. But tonight's not foundation night. I'll tell you when that happens. Okay, so now if you were in the shower, you would just put your face under the water and it would rinse all of this off. But we are going to wet your cloth again and wipe it off. So just get that wet and wipe it all off. You could splash yourself with water. I'm not very good at that. When I do that, it's always running down my arms and like into my shirt, and it drives me crazy. But this microdermabrasion set has 50 treatments in it. And so you use it twice a week, and it is a little less than $1 a treatment. This is what it looks like. It comes with step 1, refine, that we just used, which alumina oxide crystals are the same thing they would use in a microdermabrasion treatment if you went to a spa or a dermatologist office and you had one there. But they would charge you around $150. Like some places $125, some places $150. And they would want you to have 10 treatments. Oh shoot, I just unplugged my computer. They would want you to have 10 treatments. Now, I don't know about you. I like a spa as much as the next guy, girl, whatever. But I'd rather spend like $1,500 on a vacation than having somebody rub something on my face that I could do myself. So that's what's great about the Microderm, is you can do it yourself. So how does that feel? Put that in the comments, how that feels. I love the way that Microderm makes your face feel. Just so smooth and gets rid of those, cleans out the pores. And we also call it the blackhead buster. I'm going to show you a picture in just a minute. But I have several pictures to show you. So while we do that, let's put on our charcoal mask. We're not quite ready for the pore minimizer yet. We're going to do another treatment that you're going to love. And that is our Clear Proof Deep Cleansing Charcoal Mask. This is a detox mask. And what it does is it pulls dirt, oil, grime, and even bacteria out of your skin. So what you're going to do is I'm going to use our mask applicator, which we never call it that. We call it the spatula because, I mean, that's much more sophisticated, right? One night, one of the husbands was watching and he was like, "What is that thing?" And the consultant said, "It's the mask applicator." And he goes, "It looks like a spatula." And she goes, "No, it's the mask applicator." He goes, and so she was telling us. And so now we call it the spatula. But it's great because you don't have to get the mask all over your hands. You can just apply it with this. So go ahead and put the charcoal mask on all over. And we're going to let it dry while we talk about some other products and some other sessions that we have coming up. You can leave it on. You're supposed to leave it on for 20 minutes. We won't leave it on quite that long, but at home you can leave it on for 20 minutes or longer. Sometimes I just like say I'm cleaning the house or picking up or doing laundry, all the stuff that we have to do. I'll have this on and just walk around and do it. And it doesn't hurt to leave it on longer. The first thing you're going to know about it or notice about it, though, is the smell. Doesn't it smell good? It has mint and eucalyptus in it. And it also has bentonite and mineral clays in it. And so those are very soothing for your skin. So let me show you a couple of pictures. I'll start with the charcoal mask picture. Okay, check this out. This is one of my directors, one of my friends who's a sales director, her dad. This is his nose before. This is his nose with the charcoal mask on, but it's dried. Can you guys see that? Like, okay, I'm going to go down here so I can see. It goes on dark, but it dries light. But then where it turns back dark is where it's pulling stuff or absorbing stuff out of your pores. So I like to say it's disgustingly satisfying because you can see what's happening. But look at the after. Now, this is like, I never knew why somebody's nose would look like this. And it usually happens with age until I watched Dr. Pimple Popper. So this is so you never have to go on Dr. Pimple Popper. Are there any Dr. Pimple Popper watchers out there? But his pores are just like jam-packed full of dirt and oil and all the yuck. And so it's detoxed it and pulled it all out. And look how much better it looks afterwards. So not only is this a mask for you, this is a mask for your husband because we can't have his nose looking like this. This is a mask for your kids because we cannot have their nose looking like that. When my oldest son reached about, 12, 13, something in there, like he's riding in the car with me and I like look over and I'm like, oh my goodness, we are getting the charcoal mask out because your pores look horrendous. I mean, for lack of a better word. But also the charcoal mask is really good for acne. Here is a 20-day before and after of acne, May 5th to May 25th. And look how much clearer she is. Now, it's good for, just regular acne, but it's also good for sports acne. That is a very real thing. Like if you guys have kids that play sports or and most sports involve a helmet, dirt, and sweat, right? And those two things need to be detoxed from your skin, especially this time of year. It's baseball, softball, helmet, sweat, and dirt is what you're getting. So this can detox their skin. But the mineral clays that I was telling you about help with rosacea. This is another friend of mine. This is her before, and this is after 2 weeks of using the charcoal mask. Look how much more calm her skin looks and how it's so much more soothed. And so this also contains navy bean extract and activated charcoal. And activated charcoal holds up to 10 times its weight in impurities. So that is what is able to absorb stuff out of your pores. It's $26 for a charcoal mask, 50 uses in this. So it's like very economical, but it's fantastic. So we're going to sit here with this on while I show you some other products and some before and afters. Now, I had chatted with some of you beforehand about things that you would most like to change about your skin. And So I'm going to address those issues. And if there's something, like, put it in the comments what you'd most love to change about your skin, because I want to make sure that I hit everything that you're concerned about. But I mentioned earlier when I showed you the TimeWise Miracle Set, what we're using tonight, that is our most popular anti-aging set because it covers the broadest age range. It's for people 18 to 40, 42, 44, whatever. At whatever point you feel like your skin has suffered some damage and you need to reverse that damage, that's when you would bump it up to the TimeWise Repair Set. And this is what Dr. Oz called Botox in a box. This is our TimeWise Repair Voluform set. It contains a foaming cleanser, a lifting serum, a day cream with sunscreen, a night cream with encapsulated retinol, and an eye cream. I'll show you the eye cream here when we, get towards the end after we get the charcoal mask off. But what the TimeWise Repair does that the Miracle Set does not do is it restores elasticity to your skin, it restores volume to your skin, and it fights not only fine lines, but deep lines as well. So let me show you a picture. This is Bonnie. She's 69 and a half. This is her before the Miracle Set. The Repair Set. This is her after 2 weeks, after 60 days, and after 90 days. Now, I think she looks like she could be her own daughter in this picture when we go from here down to here, because she's way firmer through the jowl area. These lines are a lot less deeper. And to be honest, I didn't really understand what it meant to restore volume to somebody's skin when this first came out, but you can see it right here. Like, she's lifted, she's firmer, and she's like, the volume is restored. And so that's Bonnie. And the lines are like pretty much gone down here. Now, the lifting serum in this set is made to target what they call the triangle of youth. So if you did like an upside down triangle on your face like this, the lifting serum lifts and is specifically targeted for the jawline to keep that lifted and tight, or restore it to where it was before. This is Joan. This is her. This is 1 month later after the Repair Set. So this is one of my very favorite sets. I do use some of it, but I love it because we see the most drastic change in people's skin. And, it's so exciting. I love that. So some of you said you wanted to fight aging, like reverse fine lines, reverse wrinkles, look younger, depending on where you fall on the age range. It's either going to be the Miracle Set or it's going to be the TimeWise Repair Set. Here's a before and after of the microdermabrasion after one time. Like, see, I told you we called it the blackhead buster for a reason, because it gets those out of there. And it also immediately fights fine lines and reduces the size of your pores. And so it also helps everything else work better, because you cannot moisturize dead skin cells or dried makeup. So if you're using a moisturizer, but you're not removing makeup and you're not exfoliating, you might as well squirt it down the drain, because it's not going to do you any good. If you're not exfoliating, moisturizing, which is like, cleansing and exfoliating, which is what I was doing back in the day when my face was all broke out. Speaking of breakouts, another skincare line that we have that's amazing is our Clear Proof skincare line for acne. You'll notice results in 7 days from this. Here's day 1, day 10, day 21, and then they continue to get better over time. Here's another one. Here is the, wait a minute. Yes. Here's the before, and here is the after. And then here is another one, a before and an after. And I don't have to tell you guys this. Acne is no fun. Like, it's terrible. It's one thing to have an occasional breakout. That's not for the person who has an occasional breakout. There's one product you could add from that for the occasional breakout, but this is for people who have like mild to moderate acne all over. And don't forget, all of our products are 100% satisfaction guaranteed. And I have done extensive acne education. So if, you know, someone gets started on it, and we need to make an adjustment, we know what to do. Like there's ways to adjust that. All right. Here's another thing I hear a lot when we talk about what people might want to change about their skin, and it's under eye bags and dark circles. Is that anybody here? Put it in the comments if that's you, if you would change under eye bags and dark circles. Let me show you this. We have 2 products for this. They actually come in the same set, and I wouldn't want to be without either one of them. They are our Indulge Soothing Eye Patches, or I'm sorry, oh my gosh, that's not what they're called. Our Hydrogel Eye Patches. Is that a yes for dark circles and puffiness? And our Instant Puffiness Reducer. Let me show you what they do. Okay, here's the before and after of Hydrogel Eye Patches. Here she is before. Here she has a patch on one eye. Here she has a patch on both eyes. So really, like, you can skip those 2 pictures. But go down here to the after 20 minutes later. Her bags are way improved, almost gone from 20 minutes. And so you just lay the little pink sparkly patches on under your eyes like she's done here. You can use them morning or night. I like them in the morning because they feel cool and they feel really soothing and they kind of wake you up. And they just stick right there. So if you're cooking breakfast or packing lunches or whatever, you're getting woke up, you're getting rid of the bags under your eyes. But look at that after 20 minutes. I love that. Hey, also, this is one of our consultants' husbands. This is Susan Wynn's husband, Scott, which, hey, Scott, like they're probably watching from Susan's house because she usually has people over, and his bags and dark circles are gone after 20 minutes also. Now, or you can put them on your coffee table and grab them when you're watching Netflix at night and just sit there and soothe them. They say to use them twice a week. I have used them as often as 3 times a week, but only like once or twice, because 2 times a week really kind of keeps that, really helps and keeps them under control. But let's say you had a rough night, or you cried before you went to bed, or it's allergy season or whatever, and you wake up and you're like, what the heck is going on? Let me show you the Instant Puffiness Reducer. That's that little tube I showed you. This is my friend Rachel. This is her before. And this is her 15 minutes later. So let's say you got to get ready and you don't have time to keep the eye patches on for 20 minutes. You're just going to put on the puffiness reducer, no eye cream that morning, and it is going to tighten and depuff under your eyes. Isn't that amazing? Like, this is the product that I think people don't know this exists. It's only $35 for this. And it only takes a dab. Like, it takes about the size of half of a rice for one eye. And if you get too much, it's going to leave like a little cloudy appearance there. And that's how you're going to know to use less next time. But it really doesn't take much per eye. And, like by the time you have your teeth brushed, it's going to start to smooth that area out. And another reason why I like it isn't just because it gets rid of the puffiness and dark circles. I like it because it smooths the whole area and makes it look smoother and softer. So it kind of like, if you have any texture down there, it lays it down and smooths it out. And here's another one. This is my friend Kara. And here, no puffiness reducer. And here, puffiness reducer. Look at that. No, yes. Both of her eyes look like this before we put the puffiness reducer on one side. So within 15 minutes, it's looking better. And people ask me like, how long does it last? And I don't really know how long it lasts because it lasts long enough. Like I was setting with, it gets rid of it. So you could put it on again later in the day, but you don't need to. I was doing an in-person appointment with someone one day and she's like, how long does this last? I'm like, I don't know, all day. And so like about 20 minutes in, she goes, I can't believe it's still like doing it. And I was like, yeah. And then after about another 20 minutes, she goes, I just can't get over how this is still like depuffed. And I'm like, yeah. And then she said it again, like we've been together for about an hour. And I said, because she had bought another company's something that was supposed to do that. And after like the third time she said it, I said, wait a minute. Do you mean that, because she told me it didn't last very long. I'm like, do you mean it would already like be gone by now? And she said, yes. And I'm like, oh no, like, I don't know how long it lasts, but it like takes care of it for the day. I mean, you could go back and you can also reapply it over makeup, but I've never noticed that I need to do that. So it lasts long enough to, rid you of the problem for that day. Okay. What else do I want to show you? I think that's about it, but I do want to tell you about our upcoming sessions that we have because we want to invite you back to another session. So, we have this session every Thursday night at 8, and you can bring friends back with you next week or in 2 weeks when it's your second facial or whatever, because and your consultant will reward you with a referral bonus. If you can just invite some people to come back and be here, or you could even be a hostess and have 3 or more people back here with you. And remember earlier when I said you had a $40 gift card that you could activate? It's our 40 off of 80 special. And the way it works is that when you have 3 friends come back and attend with you in the next 30 days, so you'll wash your face, they'll wash their face, we're doing what we're doing tonight, then you can take $40 off 80 or more tonight. Like just right off the bottom of your bill, 40 off of 80 or more. And so like, it's such a great special. It's so great. And there's bonuses if you have even more people come back because you don't have to clean your house. You don't have to make any food. So you can invite as many people as you want. And we can all be here and have a great time together. So that's kind of like Mary Kay 101, what we're doing tonight. In April, we also have some glam nights or glam gatherings is what we call them. And we are doing our look of the month. And so that's the night where we're going to teach you how to do your makeup. If you're not sure where to put your eyeshadow or where to put your blush or how to wear 3 eyeshadows, that's what we're going to teach you that night, how to do your makeup. So if you want to come back to a glam gathering, drop the word glam in the comments. You'll have an opportunity to tell your consultant here before we finish too. And then we also have a bingo night coming up in April. So if you love to play bingo, you would love to play Mary Kay Bingo because we give away lots of prizes, super fun. So drop the word bingo in the comments and she'll invite you back to that session also. Okay, so now what I want you to do before we take your charcoal mask off is I want you to like look into the mirror, look into my eyes. No, look into the mirror. And what you're going to see, like you can kind of see it here, it's dried, like you're seeing the light, but you're seeing the dark speckles. And that's where it's pulled things out of your skin, the oil, the dirt. So you can definitely see it up here. I kind of went sort of heavy on my nose, so it's not dried yet, but that's what the dark spots are. Now, if you see any white spots, that's where it's pulling bacteria out of your skin, or also known as a zit. And sometimes I will find a white spot where I didn't even know I had a zit yet. I'm like, oh, because it catches it before it fully develops and kind of like halts it in its tracks. So that is what you're seeing. Now let me show you how to get it off. You want to take your wet washcloth and you're just going to hold it on your face for, a few seconds, 20, 30 seconds, I don't know, and let it dissolve the mask. And then you can just wipe it right off. There's no peeling, doesn't hurt. So just wet your cloth and just kind of re-wet your mask. And we will wipe it. Look at that. Look how much is off already. We will wipe it right off. So your whole family can mask together. But that's all you got to do. And I like to also call it the peppermint patty for your face because it feels so cool and soothing. When you eat a peppermint patty and you kind of breathe, like you get that burst of cool air, and it feels like that, but on your face. Now, you wouldn't necessarily do both of these in the same night. You could if you want, like we just did, and it's fine. Because in fact, you're going to put this in your shower and do your microderm in your shower, but you're going to do it twice a week. And a good way to remember when to mask and do microderm is weekends and Wednesdays, because they start with a W, which is an M turned upside down for mask. Or you could do, Tuesdays and Fridays if you want. I just think of weekends and Wednesdays. But there you go, all off. Now, how does your face feel? I want you to put in the comments how your face feels. We're done with the water, so you can put that down. And we are going to finish up real quick. So hopefully it feels cool and refreshed and smooth, and your pores are smaller, and we've gotten all the dead skin off. And these kind of special treatments really take your regular skincare to the next level, because it can work on your regular skincare can work on living skincare cells. It feels amazing. Awesome. Okay. And do their job better. So what you're going to do next is grab your pore minimizer. That's the one that is the second part of, oh, you guys, I meant to have us do half of our face. I totally meant to have us do half of our face. I was talking with a friend of mine who was telling me that she has everybody do half their face. I'm like, oh my gosh, like we used to do that years ago and I just forgot. And I totally meant to have us do it. And now here we are, like we're all in. So we're finishing up all in, but oops, somebody remind me next time. Okay, so the pore minimizer is the second step of the microdermabrasion. And what it does is, remember I told you your pores are like this, and the microderm goes in and cleans them out so the pore walls can start to close. Well, the pore minimizer comes in and finishes off the job and helps keep them closed so that all of the crap in the air, for lack of a better word, can't get back down in there as easily. So you're going to use a couple pumps of this when you get out of the shower. So you microdermed in the shower, you're getting out, and you're going to put this all over. And it also smooths, soothes, and softens your skin. That is what the pore minimizer does, as well as keep your pores closed. Now, depending on how you feel about the size of your pores, you will use this twice a week when you do your microderm. Or if you really want to shrink your pores, that was me when we first came out with this. Like we had step 1, but a different step 2. When they changed it to pore minimizer, that was the one thing I would have changed about my skin. And so I used it twice a day. You can use it as often as twice a day. And I'm telling you what, my pores shrunk down and like became hardly noticeable. And I love it. And so you might not use it twice a day, like for the rest of your life, but then I'll back off and use it like once a day or, 4 or 5 times a week. But you can hit it hot and heavy in the beginning. And then if they are getting large again, just shrink it back down or stay with it. I've got a customer that this is what she puts on every single morning and does not look like she has a pore on her face. So it's amazing. Pore minimizer. I think I said this, but the set is $58 for 50 treatments compared to $150 for one treatment at a spa or dermatologist office. Okay, let's go back over to our Miracle set because you have the Miracle Set strip. And what we're going to do next is our nighttime recovery. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to put on our antioxidant moisturizer. But if it was morning, we would flip the order of those two. If it was morning, we would put on our antioxidant moisturizer first, and then we would put on our daytime defender. Now, this has prickly pear extract in it, which energizes your skin. It keeps it looking smoother and softer longer. It has sunscreen in it. It blocks out UVA rays, UVB rays, and it even blocks out blue light. And when I heard that, I thought, you know what? There's some days where I get more blue light on my face than I do UV light just because, I don't go outside that much or I'm in front of my computer or my phone all day. So this blocks all of it. This seriously is like a little ninja on your face, like keeping all that stuff that's in the air and in the light from getting to you and making you look aged. That's the daytime defender. So think of it as the ninja. All right. And you'll know that it goes last because you want the sunscreen on the outside. But now we're first going to use the nighttime recovery. This has encapsulated resveratrol And it has antioxidants and vitamins inside these beads. And when they go through the pump, they burst. So it dispenses fresh vitamins to your face every night while you sleep. And what this does is, so you'll never see a bead come out of the bottle. This repairs all the stuff the Ninja didn't get during the day or the damage before you had the Ninja. It repairs it. And you want to do your chest and your neck. And I promise you will wake up tomorrow morning and your skin will look better than when you went to sleep. Like, I love this because you can tell the difference. I think it feels so good and it like repairs all that damage. So that's the nighttime recovery. And then you will put on your antioxidant moisturizer. It's clinically proven to moisturize your skin for up to 10 hours. And it's formulated, I want to make sure, I want to make sure I got the right formula. It's formulated for your skin type. So again, tonight you're using the one that's best for your skin based on what you told us about your skin. But if for some reason we need to make an adjustment, your consultant will do it at your second appointment. And so I love this moisturizer too, because it's so smooth and silky. So you just put that on all over and your face is ready for bed, but your eyes aren't. So let's talk about your eyes really quickly. We have a couple of different eye creams. This is our TimeWise eye cream. Think of it as like the training bra eye cream, like prevention to keep stuff where it needs to be. It helps fight fine lines. It'll brighten up under your eyes and it'll keep it all moisturized. This is the Miracle Bra eye cream. It lifts, it firms, it does 6 things. It moisturizes, it will lift sagging eyes, it firms the skin around your eyes, and it also has this ZMAC applicator, which what you can do is squirt this out, get about like a rice size, and this applicator always feels cool to the touch. Like even if you leave it in your hot car, it's gonna feel cool. And it massages that tissue to reduce any swelling, reduce any puffiness, and also it doesn't tug and pull because you don't want to tug and pull the skin around your eyes. The skin around your eyes is 1/4 as thick as the rest of the skin on your face. So you want to think of it like tissue paper. So if you don't have the applicator, you want to just pat. You don't want to tug, you don't want to pull. And this is the Miracle Bra eye cream. And it actually comes in the TimeWise repair set, but you could always add it separately, of course. So, but the eyes are where we notice the first signs of aging. So you want to, treat this area with extra special care, be super careful. It's why eye makeup remover is so important because you don't want to like tug and pull to get your eye makeup off. You can just take it off easily and gently. So there you have it. How does your skin feel? Like, I mean, my skin feels amazing and I do this all the time, but I don't always like do the microderm and the charcoal mask together. Okay, so let me show you how your Mary Kay comes. And then I'll show you some sets and bonuses that you can get. And I'm going to have you, your consultant's going to follow up with you on a series of questions. But if you will get a pen and a piece of paper and write these answers down and text them to her, then you will go in our prize drawing for tonight. So, because she will let me know who sent in their answers. So grab a pen if you have one close by, and you can even just write on the back of your paper. But first, let's go through it. Okay, set number 1 is our TimeWise repair set. That's what I showed you that I said was like Botox in a box. That's your more advanced anti-aging if you need to repair any damage. Set number 2, and in this tiny pink print, it says counts as 4 sets. That'll be important in just a minute. And also it's discounted as a set. If you were to buy it all separately, it would cost you $41 more. If you get it all together, it's $215 and you save $41 by getting it all together. Number 2 is the TimeWise Miracle set. That's what we use tonight. That counts as 2 sets. Number 3 is our Naturally set. That's for the person who wants naturally derived ingredients. And it has earned the Cosmos EcoCert to prove that it has naturally derived ingredients. Number 4 is the Botanical Effects set. That's like your daughter's skincare. She's 10 or over, wanting to take good care of her skin, wanting to learn. You want something healthy and good for her. That's the Botanicals. Here's our Clear Proof set for acne. Down here is our facial peel. The facial peel is part of the Time Wise Repair line, and it's the exfoliant for that line. It's a chemical exfoliant. It goes 3 layers deep to dissolve dead skin cells and loosen the ones underneath that. And as compared to the Microderm set, is a physical exfoliator. You guys felt what that felt like tonight. Number 8 is our masking set. That's our spatula, the charcoal mask, and it also has our moisture renewing gel mask. This product I love. If we had smell-o-vision, you would buy it because it smells so clean and fantastic. And there's 2 ways that you can use it. You can just wash your face, put it on, leave it on for 10 minutes and take it off. It has 11 benefits. I don't remember what they all are, but I can find out if you must know, but it feels fantastic. But not very many people do it that way because of what I just did. My favorite way to use it is to put it on as your last step at night and sleep in it. So it gives you extra hydration, and I even have combination of oily skin, but it gives you extra hydration at night. And I can really hydrate my skin at night if I'm using the right products, because it doesn't matter if I get shiny at night. Like, I just don't want to be shiny during the day. Whoops, upside down. Okay, so that's in the masking set. Number 9 is the Eye Depuff set. That's the hydrogel eye patches and the instant puffiness reducer. Number 10 is the Ideal set. That's the eye makeup remover and our Time Wise eye cream. Number 11 is our retinol set. That's like Mary Kay 200 level. So when you are ready, like you've established your skincare routine and you're ready to turn back time even further, you want to talk to your consultant about retinol. Our Skinvigorate Sonic brush is down here. Our Flawless Face set, our 5-minute cutie set, and the Satin Supreme set, which is satin hands and satin lips. Now, everybody in Indiana where I live needs satin hands and satin lips. Satin lips is for the people I like to call chapstick crackheads. You guys know any of those? Are there any here with us tonight? Like people who have a chapstick everywhere, like the pocket of your coat, in your car, on your nightstand, on the side table. Well, that's because most lip products have salicylic acid or another ingredient I can't remember, or camphor in it. And those 3 ingredients are drying ingredients. This is our Shea lip balm, has none of those things, and it moisturizes your lips for 10 hours. This is the scrub, and it gently exfoliates all that dead skin off your lips, so it's not standing up and waving or getting stuck in your lipstick, and you will have smooth, kissable, hydrated lips, satin lips. And then satin hands keeps your hands looking young, because we cannot forget about our hands, right? So that's the satin hands and satin lips. And a lot of us have leather feet right now because we have winter feet. So you can use satin hands on your feet and get them ready for sandal season, because it's just right around the corner. You do it, it'll get rid of those cracks. Put on the softener, put on some socks, sleep in it. It's amazing. Like, you will heal your leather feet because you don't want those in your sandals. Okay, so here's the deals. They're up here at the top. The Princess deal is where you choose any 2 sets and you can get 1 additional set at 25% off. The Queen deal is where you can choose any 4 sets. You get 1 additional set at 25% off, and you get a free roll-up bag. And I love these. I'm on a mission to put 1 of these in every bathroom in America. First of all, it's cute, right? And second of all, you unroll it. Oh, I took the Miracle set out. I forgot. And it has all these pouches and holds a ton of product. It has a hook so you can hang it up on a shower curtain rod or on a hook in your bathroom. And all of these Velcro out. So if you're running late for work and you got to grab one and take it with you, or you're going to the gym, or you're camping or whatever, you can just take one and go. It's a $36 value, and you can get it free with the Queen deal. And then there's also the Cadillac deal, and that's where you can choose any 6 sets. You can get 2 more at 25% off, and you get a free roll-up bag as well. And that's why I shared with you earlier that the repair set counts as 4 sets, the Miracle set counts as 2 sets, and the facial peel, I'm sorry, the retinol down here at the other end that also counts as 2 sets. Okay. So those are our deals. But don't forget the additional deal is when you bring back 3 or more of your friends to our event tonight, um, or you can have it in your own group if you want. We can, go live in there. But you bring back 3 or more of your friends. No cooking, no cleaning, none of that. You can take $40 off 80 or more tonight. Let's just like right off the bottom of your bill. So it's our 40 off of 80 special. Okay, here's what I want you to write down so you can get into our prize drawing. Question number 1. If money were no object, which set or sets would you most love to have in your bathroom? Would it be the queen set, the Cadillac set, the princess? And you can just write the numbers down, like number 2, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You can just write the numbers down. Money were no object, what sets would you most love to have? Number 2, this is where you get to refer your friends. Because if you have friends come back and maybe you're not hosting, like maybe you didn't do the 40 off of 80 deal, but for each friend who comes back, you're going to get a $5 product credit when she attends our night. So we don't stalk people. We don't have time, but people love the pampering and they want their skin to look fantastic. And so you can write down who would love a pampering session. That's at number 2. Number 3 is, have you thought about starting your own business? Because, we have a special right now where you can get started in Mary Kay for only $10. $10. That's right. And, it's a great way to make extra money. I've been doing Mary Kay for 25 years. Did it to make extra money while I was in college. And now it's my career and it, supports our household and pays all of our bills. And so some people like to do Mary Kay for extra money. Some people like to do it because it's just a fun little hobby and they want to support their habit. Some people want to do it because of the prizes and rewards that you can earn, things like cars, diamonds, trips around the world. And some people love it just for the girlfriend time and the tribe we have. Our team is the best. Like, it's the most supportive group of women who encourage you, lift you up, cheer you on. It's just fun. It's just really fun. So, by number 3, you can put if you ever thought about having your own business, in addition to what you already do. But more importantly, we have a Kate Spade drawing going on right now. And if you would watch a video and ask, not answer, but ask 3 to 5 questions about our business, then when we answer them for you, you're going to get put in a drawing to win a Kate Spade bag. And if you win, I actually have 2. I need to move them over here because they're over there. I want to show them to you. If you win, your consultant wins. So whether it's something you're interested in or not, you might know somebody who'd be good. And if you enter, then she's going to get an additional chance because she doesn't get a chance without you. So if you'd be willing to, if you want to get in on the Kate Spade drawing, put that by number 3. And then number 4, what sessions would you like to come back to? Remember, we have the glam gathering and we have bingo coming up in April. So just jot it down right there if you'd like to come back to those. Okay, so thank you guys so much for being on tonight. I hope you had a good time. I know your skin probably feels amazing. I so hope it does. And your consultant's going to follow up with you either after this or maybe in the morning. It just depends on her schedule, and help you with anything you want to order, get your next appointment set up, all the things. But don't forget, snap a picture of your answers and text it to her so she can let me know that you get enrolled in tonight's prize drawing. Okay? All right, you guys. Thanks so much. Have a great night and have a happy Easter, everybody. Have a happy Easter.